darling duckies, today's video is inspired by my countless mistakes and failures in the kitchen. I'll be sharing with you some super important tips I wish I had known before cooking. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to keep learning more tips. Alright, let's begin. Tip number 1, mise en place. This is French for putting in place. It is a culinary practice where you measure and prep all the ingredients before you begin cooking. There are many reasons why you want to do this. It increases your accuracy when cooking complex recipes. It ensures you have all the ingredients before you begin cooking. And it makes it way more fun. You feel like a chef on a cooking show throwing things in. Tip number 2, thawing meat properly. Although some people do this, I highly don't recommend thawing the meat on the countertop in room temperature. As the meat becomes warmer than 40 degrees Fahrenheit, any bacteria that was present before the meat was frozen can begin to multiply. The safest way to thaw meat is to do it overnight in the fridge and then use it in the next few days. Please note, thaw time will vary depending on your meat. Like a giant cold frozen turkey will take much longer than a frozen chicken breast. In the case where you do not have enough time, in a Ziploc bag, take the frozen meat and submerge it in a bowl of cold water. Change the cold water every 30 minutes. Tip number 3, gathering chopped ingredients. After you've chopped your ingredients, never use the sharp side of your knife to gather it. This will not only dull the knife, but it also can be dangerous. Instead, invest in a bench scraper. This will make it very easy to collect things in one swipe. Tip number 4, do not cross contaminate. Never ever chop veggies, fruits on the same cutting board you chopped your raw meat. You don't want that raw chicken juice to get all over your strawberries. Ooh. For me, I actually got these bright colored cutting boards indicating veggies, fish, meat, and cooked ingredients so that I don't accidentally put something on the wrong cutting board. Lastly, tip number 5, draining oil and fat. Dumping oil and fat down the drain is a huge no. It will harden over time, ruining your pipes. So there are a couple techniques to drain it properly. If it's a little oil, I wipe it with a paper towel and throw it in the trash. If it's a lot of oil, I will pour it into a glass container. If you choose to do plastic, make sure the oil has cooled down before pouring because it can melt the plastic. Feel free to reuse the oil 3 to 4 times before disposing. Number 3, putting the oil on the drain, pouring the oil into the foil, and then throwing it away. And that was 5 tips for beginner cooks. Comment below, what is your favorite food? As always, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Mwah! Bye, my darling duckies.